My name is Dan Kim. Today I'm going to introduce how to complete the Korea Organic Certification application form for processed food and handler. Unlike the other certification regulation, Korean certification is separated. The farm application and the processing and handling application is all separated. So in order to certify the processed food or the final packaging of the organic product, which will be certified for apply for the Korea Organic Certification, the operator might needs to complete one for the processed food or the handler, and then the other one for the farm and the agricultural product. So this time we're gonna go through a handler and the organic processed food application. So this application will cover to only for processed food. Okay, when you apply for the Korea Organic Certification, you will receive one Excel form which merged all the necessary forms merged into one file. So this is the file that you will see when you open the application form, the Excel file. So there are so many tabs here, sheets. Number one is the README. So you have to go, you have to read this or the contents here thoroughly. And next one is application form. This is application form. So once you enter here the name of the group or name of the representative and address, the name of producer, all this information will be repeated onto the organic system plan here and other information here. So once you enter all information on this complete this application form, so name, presenter name, address, all these informations will be repeated on here and on here, somewhere here. So you don't need to redo again. Okay, next one is 70 documents. This is the organic system plan. This is a very long one. It has a lot of content, but maybe it's hard for you to complete 100% because you will not be able to understand. So without knowing Korean certification standard and criteria, it's hard. It's not easy for the applicators to complete this form. So if you don't know if you don't know exactly what you have to put, what you have to place here, then just leave in blank. The inspector will let you know what inspector can help you to complete this form during the on-site inspection, on-site audit. But number 2-1, this is really important for you to have all these documents. So these documents must be or should be equipped on your operation for inspection. Some of these documents maybe it's necessary to submit before the inspection for document review. So we're gonna go through this later in detail. Okay, this is ingredient supply list. Which is defined, which indicates here all the Korean certified ingredients which you are planning to use or you are currently use. And next one is the contents table, organic ingredient contents table. So you have to specify or your organic ingredients here for each product. So if you have 2 or 3 products, you have to make you have to duplicate this form here to make another sheet here for another product. So this one must be completed another for each product. Then below of this tab, you will see the production flow chart. So all the production flow chart have to be specified here for each product. Okay, then next one is a facility map. This is very important. We are certifying because we are certifying in the facility, the equipment must be indicated on this layout. But if you want to attach the separate map, you can check here, layout, attach it. Okay, let's go back to the README first. Okay, all the necessary forms are merged into this file, Excel file. So please fill out from tab 1, sheet 1 to the sheet 6 without empty cell. Basically, you have to complete all this form without empty cell. But if you are not sure, if you're unsure, or if you don't know the exact the meaning, then just leave it and then just let us to know. Then we will let you know what information should be provided on the form. Okay, after completing the form, don't convert this file to PDF, but just submit this Excel file itself. So because we need to adjust or the revise or the reconcile some data on this form. So in order to make it easy to revise, please submit this Excel file itself. Don't convert it to the PDF file. But at the last minute, at the final version, with the final version, you can convert it to the PDF to save it. And when you save this file, please add consecutive number at the last file name, last of the file name, to identify its version. So it's like version 1, version 2, version 3. Otherwise, we will confuse which is the final version. The sheets are maybe locked with the password. Protect the form. So please use password DCOK if you need to unlock the sheet. Basically, it's unlocked, but just in case, if the sheets are locked, please use DCOK password. All the sheets in this file should be completed by English. Otherwise, the application will not be accepted. So if it's written by other language like Spanish or the Portuguese or the Arabic, this will not accept the application. So please click below link and download applicable materials from this OK Fire Station. You just click this link, and then you will see our Fire Station here. And this is our Dollara DCOK Fire Station. You can download so many applicable materials like a standard, and agreement and contract, and the labeling requirement, management related documents, and testing requirement. You will be able to download so many certification materials. But if you don't have an ID and password, you will not be able to see those documents. In that case, please email me. I will send you create an account for you and send it to you by email. Okay, so our link will open the DCOK Fire Station, and you will find the application form and certification materials in there. So documents that you may need to download are as follows. There are so many documents here: the application form, file handling processing, agreement, contract. So we have to download the agreement and contract, or you may submit this later during the on-site inspection. And Korea Organic Certification Standard, you have to have this. Inspector will check whether you have this or not. Without knowing Korean, without reading Korean Organic Certification Standard, you will not be able to complete this organic system plan and some other necessary forms. Also, labeling standard. After receiving, after issuing of the certificate, you have to use the certification number and certifier's name and certification logo on your product. And this is the standard for the labeling. So you have to read it carefully, the labeling standard. And number 7 is the testing requirement. You have to read carefully the testing requirement. There are so many testings for the soil, for the water, for the compost, for other final product. So you have to read carefully for this testing requirement. And management related documents. This is very important because the documentation, the evidential documents or the record is the most important part for the certification. So without proper record keeping, you will not be able to receive certify under the Korea regulation. So you have to check all these documents to know what is what items, what records are required to the Korean standard. So this is the explanation of general guideline to completing. Before you start to complete this application form, you have to have this. Okay. Next one, we will go to the application form here. This is the certification application form for the manufacturers and process handlers. So applicant information, of course, most of the food processor or the exporters, they are a corporation. So not group, don't check the group, but either it's individual or the corporation. So anywhere here or here would be fine. Okay, name of the group name. This is company name. Danny's company or Danny's trading. Company name should be here, and the representative name here. So this company name, representative name, and address is very important because this three information will be displayed on your certificate, and then this name should be on your records, shipping documents, and everywhere on your documents. So this for the three information is very important. The address is for the applicant, not for the location of operation. This one is the address for the location of operation. This one is the address for the applicant. Number of the producer. In many cases, if it's not a group, you have to check. Put here just number one. Yeah. If you are a group, then you may have the 5 group producers or processor, but if not, if it's a individual or the corporation, you have to check here no matter how many workers you have. This is not for the workers, this is for the group or not group. A business registered number should be here. So this information is recurring to by the Korean computerized system. Computerized system asking for the business registered number, or if not, it's considered as the product will be considered as the illegal product. Okay, representative date of birth. And this one is important also because it's required by the Korea computerized system. Government will recognize the person with this date of birth. Okay, phone number of the applicant should be here. Okay, certification type. So if you're produced, there are 2 categories of the processed food handler. If you are a processor, you have to check here organic processed food. So if it's organic feed, then just check the organic feed. And if you are a handler, you can check here storer, packer, carrier, and many. If it's all applicable, then check all of this. But please don't check here. Yeah. Your application category will be whether it's going to be a processor or a handler, not for both. If you want to process the food, and also if you want to handle something, handler means that it's not the processing or the manufacturing, that's just the repacking. This handler is talking about the repacking. So you have to be able to distinct what's the process, manufacturer and processor, and what's the handler. So you have to check either with the processor or handler. Application type is new, renewal, extension of certification. So in many cases, you will need to check new or renew. Application operation is the address for the location of operation. Address for the operation. So the area is important. So area or the area for the operation. It's like a 100 square meter or 1,000 square meter. And this one will be should be same as here. Yeah, area is here. Application details. Complete the child below for the handling processing facility to be certified. Type of the like the processing main factory. Address here. Area here. This area should be correspond with this area. Items. What items? This item name is very important because it's written. It will be written on your certificate, and this name should be used on your shipping documents or the production record or something. Okay, your application date here. This date will be used on here. Also some on here or here. So the date I think it's better to just leave blank. We will put the date here. It's because this date is very important. From this date, there is a certain period to complete all these certification procedures. It's like it's about 50 days. 50 days from this date. Okay, and if you put here the representative name here, you will see the same name here. So you don't need to rewrite the names here again. Okay, and next one is the if you have an electronic signature, please copy and paste here. It's easy for you. So if you are using OneNote, it's like OneNote. It's easy to make electronic signature. Just if you have a tablet or the cell phone, open the OneNote and create your signature and then copy and paste here. It's very useful, and your signature should be here and here again. Okay, we got through all the application form now. So next time we will see. We will go through the OSP and submit the documents and the ingredient supply list continue. Okay, let's meet again next time. Thank you.